What's up, Spoc? We need to talk. I've heard Chapter 3, Season 3 of Fightnite, and I've reviewed it the first time, but I didn't get to post it because somebody deleted my stuff. But it's not looking well. We're not even gonna go to the POIs. I already know how it looks like. I already know how it is. I just gotta tell you straight to you. It sucks. I'm gonna have to tell you straight to you. It sucks. And the reasons why, there's exactly 4 reasons why this season of Fightnite Chapter 3 Season 3, the Echoes of the Wild sucks. Is because 2 of the POIs, which is Vinewoven Veiler and Wailing Water Spring, it doesn't give enough of, variety. It's not really that fun, and people who even land inside this biome to these 2 POIs, it's only going to be a few people that goes here because it's just not much that's going on. All it is just water surrounding with a building. It doesn't look like it's got time to build in. It looks like it has time to build in, which of course you do a phenomenous job on everything that you do, Spoc. But it feels like it's not enough. Now the overview says a dense, overgrown jungle. It is very dense, and the fortress is very nice. The structure and the terrain is very cool, but I don't recommend that terrain anymore. I feel like you need to upgrade with terrain like the Chapter 5 and Chapter 4 terrain. Because in Creative 1.0, that's all we have, and you don't want to use the same terrain every single time. So I recommend like going to UEFN or using the Creative 1.0 Chapter 4, Chapter 5 terrain. It also says bringing new movement options. Now, I don't see no movement. It's not enough movement. Like, I don't see any shockwaves. You could use some movement like from Chapter 4, Season 3, Wilds, or from Chapter 4 movement. Something like that. Unique loot opportunities, yes. This whole battle royale gives a unique loot pool, and the loot pool is very medium strong. But some of the weapons suck, like the wild wasp jar. You could have added a herb sprite. Now herb sprites, of course, you can exchange the weapons and stuff. That's cool, like some type of mechanic. But there's no mechanics in this map. It's like it's not bringing any freshness to it. But of course, Spoc, this map is very unique, but I just feel like it just needs a little more oomph to it. Reason 2 why this map, not this map, but why the season sucks is because, well, there's no movement. I don't see any movement. The only thing I saw and I had the last time, broken footage, basically that's just what I'm gonna call it. I only had the grapple glider, and the grapple glider sucks. I don't really like it. You could have added like the mythic grappler, Jules glider grappler, the new unstable pistol, the new unstable yoink shotgun. You could have added some of those, because that's movement wise. And each bullet, like one of the bullets only gives a shockwave boost, so you could have added that. Something like the high state running gun SMG, which gives more stamina or more sprinting. You could have added some of that. And reason 3, let's see. Reason 3, already the POI's movement. Reason 3, the loot. Now, of course, this is a strong loot pool, I may add, but the wild wasp jar, yeah, I think you could have did better. Suggestions like the kinetic boomerang, the kinetic blade, the havoc suppressed assault rifle, the flapjack rifle. I don't see it in here. Wait, I think I did. The Deadeye DMR, the latest new DMR, the thermal DMR, some Chapter 4 Season 3 Wilds weapons, like some good weapons that players would like to have. And my last reason, for reason 4. Now, of course, this is a good name for the season, but Echoes of the Wild, I don't know. You could have called it like Amber or Overgrown, something more that feels like a jungle. But Echoes of the Wild, I mean, that's a good title and all, but yeah. But of course, you know, Spoc. Uh, the whole, you know, rating of this map is gonna be 7 out of 10. I'm sorry, it's just gonna have to be 7 out of 10, just like last season. Last season, it was way better than this season. I literally think you could have did better. And this season is turning out to be like Wilds, like Chapter 4, Season 3, Fortnite Wilds. It's turning out to be this way because, I mean, what I've seen here is not enough progress of what you did last season. Suggestions for like seasons: Greek mythology, Japanese mythology, Hawaiian mythology, Norse mythology, Celtic mythology, something like that. Something that's like Fortnite, like but not Fortnite. Something like Fortnite, but not Fortnite, in your own terms. Like Fortnite Chapter 5 started with mythology. Chapter 5 was Greek mythology. Yeah, Chapter 5 was Greek mythology. Chapter 6 is now Japanese mythology. And Chapter 7 is going to be Norse mythology. I'm doing Chapter 2 for my map. It was Roman mythology. Chapter 3 of my map was American Folktale. Chapter 4 of my map, which is coming on September 4th, is going to be Japanese mythology. Chapter 5 of my map is going to be Greek. And Chapter 6 is going to be Hawaiian for my map. I think you could do something like that because I feel like you have the tools and you're capable of doing something like that. And I know you can do it because Spoc, this is a phenomenon. I'm not gonna lie, but this season is just, it's not for me. It's terrible. I hate it. Well, I mean, you did get a slap splash, so that is pretty unique. But loot pool wise, 9 out of 10 is pretty good. Reforging the terrain, that's 10 out of 10. I like it so much because I like how everything was reforged, but I don't like how you just use the same terrain like every chapter. For whole 3 chapters, you've been using the same terrain. I think you need to upgrade. Go to your event or use some more terrain. That's, yeah, 10 out of 10, like I said. Pure wise, it sucks. I just don't like it. It's just not my cup of tea. 4 out of 10. And let's see. I think that's all. Yeah. And landmarks, I saw the landmarks. It's pretty good. It's like 7 out of 10. So overall, that's, the map is a 7 out of 10. I hate it. Well, not the map, sorry. I keep on saying map. The season, I don't like it. I really think you could have did better, but of course, it's only based off of opinion and perspective of what I've seen the first time I looked at the season. Of course, Spoc, keep on doing phenomenal job, and I think you should upgrade with terrain, seasons, and like chapter-wise, and more storyline, because I'm not seeing storyline, so that's a 0 out of 10. I think you need to post like storyline quest or put espionage in these maps or where landmarks located. I think that'll be really good, and your viewers will be more connected to the storyline and the storyline you've been posting, like mine's, like I used to do, and I'm going to continue to do with my typical night map. But Spoc, keep on doing a good job. Of course, you always do a good job, but this is not just, it's not my season. And I just have to upload this for you, for more recommendation from you. In the comments, I saw in the comment section, I always pay attention to my comments. Check my comments once in a while, but yeah, it's just not my greatest season. And hopefully next season, you got my feedback and suggestions. Hopefully this works out. Thank you so much for watching. And Spoc, hopefully here it is. Upgrade, please, because it's not looking so good for Fightnite Chapter 3, Season 3, Echoes of the Wild. I'll see you later. You already know. Peace.